Did you know that 150 years ago some blind people had to beg in the streets and were compelled to live in the workhouse? In the next 150 seconds, you will find out how life has changed for blind people over the past 150 years. In 1868, blind doctor Thomas Armitage wanted to empower blind people through reading and founded RNIB. And in 1870, RNIB published Braille for the first time. RNIB opened rehabilitation centres for war-blinded soldiers and a home to care for blind babies and teach young children.
Their motto is, a blind child is primarily a child.
In 1920, 200 blind men marched from Manchester to Trafalgar Square under the banner of justice, not charity, influencing changes in the law. In 1922, Braille music notation was introduced. In 1935, RNIB recorded the first ever audiobooks. One of the first was Agatha Christie's The Murder of Roger Ackroyd.
Mrs. Ferrars died on the night of the 16th, 17th of September.
RNIB opened a residential college to train blind people for employment. Talking books became more and more widely read and loved. Famous people like Roald Dahl went to talking book studios to record their own books.
Here is James Henry Trotter when he was about 4 years old.
By the 1980s, blind children were beginning to attend mainstream schools. In 1987, tactile paving joined pedestrian crossings to make streets safer to cross. JAWS software turned text to speech so that blind people could use computers at work. RNIB worked with the Bank of England to make notes and coins easier to tell apart. Audio description was introduced, enabling blind people to fully enjoy films and TV.
11 closes her eyes. Elsewhere in the lab, the man from the photo sits at a table with a piece of paper.
RNIB continues to work with big tech companies to make technology more accessible for everyone.
Processing. 34-year-old woman with brown hair.
Technology is leading to a future of unlimited potential and greater independence for blind people like me. There's still more to be done, so join us to create a world without barriers for blind and partially sighted people. RNIB, celebrating its 150th anniversary. RNIB, see differently.